You some live visuals. Let's go directly to our colleague in Srinagar. We are joined by Ishan. Good morning, Ishan. It's been a busy morning for you and so for everybody there in Kashmir. Now, we understand the Prime Minister already made his speech. Take us through what exactly is the plan now. What happens next?
The day didn't start well in terms of the rain because the plan was to hold the mega show outside on the banks of Dal Lake to get all the spectacular visuals that one would expect with the Zabaron mountain peaks in the background and then Dal Lake in the foreground. But now a little change in the plans. The yoga session with the Prime Minister is being held indoors while other participants, which are around 7,000, are doing it outside. There's still a little drizzle that is going on, but nonetheless the program is carrying forward. There isn't any program after this that the Prime Minister has. He has already underlaid the importance of yoga in everyday life and stress on need for everyone to do yoga wherever they are, because Kashmir is one such place where the paramilitary forces and the security force at large are deployed in at high altitude areas and areas where they work under pressure. So for them it's very important to perform yoga, and we have seen the inculcation of yoga into everyday life of these paramilitary forces. And yoga is something which is an Indian brand that has been taken to the global audience. He also spoke about how he went to New York taking yoga forward, and since the last 10 years how the yoga has been taken international and how people across the globe are performing yoga and yielding benefits out of it. I'll just ask you, the producer, to cut across these visuals. This is where the yoga is happening at the moment. This is a beautiful Dal Lake decked with shikaras and houseboats and covered with the Zabaran mountain range, and on the banks of it, where my VJ will show you, is the SKICC. On the back lawns is where this event is being held. But there are multiple layers to the Prime Minister visit. He assumed third term as a Prime Minister, and then him coming to Kashmir is a messaging. He spoke about the political side of the Kashmir yesterday and today. He spoke about how even in the countries like Saudi Arabia, where yoga is being done and people are reaping benefits out of it. But yes, while the North India continues to simmer under heat wave, in Kashmir it has been raining since morning. It's getting a little breezy and chillier, so there is good weather conditions out here. While it has hampered the yoga function in a bit in the morning hours, given the fact that it was delayed for more than an hour. But now that yoga session is happening, the Prime Minister is there along with the other dignitaries who are part of this mega event. This is somewhere where the people are keenly looking at, because the Prime Minister also wants to send a message. He spoke about it yesterday, that the tourism is an integral part of Kashmir, and him coming here and holding this mega international event like the Yoga Day, International Yoga Day, is something where all eyes are now on. We've already seen it happening across the globe, and today in Kashmir, because Prime Minister will be here, so it will be a messaging to the people and the masses across the globe that Kashmir is peaceful, it's safe, you should come here, you should do yoga. And there are multiple layers to why the Prime Minister is today in Kashmir after assuming his third term. But yes, apart from the good weather in Kashmir, the yoga is taking place, and the message is that everyone should perform yoga to reap health benefits regardless of the religion.
Right. Ishan, important points there, and I must say, quick thinking by the organizers to quickly turn the event indoors when in the event of rain as well. So massive preparations have been done over there. You have already spoken about the significance of Prime Minister being in Srinagar, being in Kashmir for this event. But take us through some of the key highlights of his speech. He has spoken about how this is India's journey and India's story that is being adopted by the world.
Well, absolutely right. He stressed on that why yoga is important, how does it benefit, and how not only in India, but it's become India's global brand, where other countries are also now performing yoga and are laying thrust on performing yoga. He also outlaid the number of places that he has gone to while performing yoga, and how important it is for everyone, including the forces, people at large, to perform yoga and to make this particular day useful to spread the message. Because at every panchayat level in Kashmir, we are seeing this program being held. In every district, there are thousands of people who have come in the morning and are joining this program. Here in SKICC, around 7,000 people, which includes young and old, paramilitary forces, people in the administration, and people from different walks of life have come together. There was excitement that we have witnessed in youngsters, particularly those who are into the sports field, who were ready for this event from a very long time, and many of those voices had said that they were excited that the Prime Minister was coming to Kashmir Valley. You know, yoga was there, you know, a few years back also, but at this level, at this scale, in Kashmir, it wasn't thought of. There were yoga events held every year with Lieutenant Governor or the heads of state would be there to perform yoga, but now at a larger scale, at every district, panchayat, you know, smaller level, the government is trying to take it forward to those areas which are vulnerable, like people like in the Indian Army or working in Siachen, in a high altitude area where the temperatures are hovering around minus 16 to 15 during even the daytime. Their forces are also, you know, making it an integral part of their morning routine. So this is where the Prime Minister's messaging of making yoga a part of your daily routine and life is, it will go deep, and it will help the youngsters, sports personalities, people who want to make their life fitter, better, healthier, that it will go to them. But yes, at a place like Kashmir, the messaging was to particularly show that how beautiful the location to do yoga can be, and how beneficial it is for the forces who are operating in Kashmir, because they work in under stress, pressure, and then you have smaller leaves, and then it will relieve your pressure. You have been talking to experts, we have been talking to people here. They believe that yoga is something which will become India's global brand further, with more countries trying to adopt yoga on the day, and also trying to ensure that the stress that they have is relieved by using yoga as a beneficial tool. But as of now, it's a little drizzle still going on. While there is heat wave in rest of India, in Kashmir, it's breezy, chillier, and is getting better. And the Prime Minister will soon leave from Kashmir Valley and head back to New Delhi.
Right. Ishan, can I just add, it's been drizzling all morning here in Mumbai as well. So both you and I are clearly in good places, but you're right, North India is clearly still reeling under that intense heat wave. We're going to let you take